on our Monday, and President Trump has promised to issue a major announcement regarding Russia today. We want to go live to Scripps News Group national correspondent Joe St. George. And Joe, what should we expect from this announcement?
Well, good morning. The president's meeting with the NATO Secretary General in about an hour and a half at the White House. The president has already billed today as a, quote, major announcement involving Russia. We don't know the specifics just yet, but what we do know is the president has shifted his tone involving President Putin and Russia really over the course of the last several weeks. Beginning of this administration, 2024 campaign, even going back to the last administration of the president, it was rare for President Trump to publicly criticize President Putin, but he's openly criticizing President Putin now. Just yesterday on the tarmac, speaking with reporters, the president said that President Putin likes to play Mr. Nice Guy, says all the right things. I'm paraphrasing the president now, says all the right things on the phone, but then at night goes and launches a missile strike. It's clear the president is frustrated with this behavior from President Putin. And remember, President Trump campaigned on ending the conflict between Ukraine and Russia. Foreign policy experts I spoke to said initially the appeasement of Putin, the talking nice about Putin, perhaps was used as a way to get President Putin to the table to get a ceasefire. But that hasn't happened. And now we're 6 months into the Trump administration, a clear change in policy. We know that the president has talked about sending Patriot missiles to Ukraine. That's something President Zelensky has wanted for a while. There is the potential for even more military equipment could be on the way. Again, we'll have to wait for this announcement. And then here on Capitol Hill, there is growing optimism that the president will greenlight a legislative bipartisan bill to sanction President Putin even more than the current sanctions are in place. That's something the president has been reluctant to do. These sanctions could use Russian frozen assets to fund the war or even hit countries buying Russian energy. So we'll be on the standby. Again, this meeting happening with the NATO Secretary General at the White House in about an hour and a half. Perhaps the major announcement will follow suit.
All right, we'll keep our ears peeled to that. But Joe,